up, everybody? This is us, Urban Shop Talk Live, for episode 28, Monday, September 25th, 2017.
I'm right here.
We are back.
Can't forget me.
Guys, this has been a day, man. I'm telling you, and I can't even get into how much this has been a day for me since the beginning of today. This has been a day. This is Monday.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. They all messed up. I did.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's being honest.
They all messed up. I did. I'm back in the building. Let's go.
He's being honest in hell. Because, we've been having technical difficulties since
It was
day
on
one.
me.
It's been going crazy today.
I know y'all missed it. You guys are wondering where we
Technical
went.
difficulties.
Hey.
To those who stuck it out with us earlier, right on. We need that. And for those of you who
I feel like the Titans
No.
last night. I heard yesterday, the Tennessee Titans. I'm just rolling over. Over.
Now it was more like the Seahawks a minute ago.
Okay,
man.
you're gonna do our intro for
All right,
us too?
Yeah. We're just explaining what's going on. We're a little late. We're a little behind. This is Urban Shop Talk. Barry and Terry, always. And then
on a different note, we wanted to make you guys wait. That's why I decided.
That's his note. That's his note.
The anticipation.
The anticipation. We're talking about breast, and we know you guys.
Down, Barry. We're still doing
They
the
wait to
intro.
hear about the breast assist, but wait a few more minutes. We got Miss Dina Finney.
Hello, guys. Thank you for tuning in again.
All right,
Thank
and
you.
Miss Nicole Johnson as well.
Hello.
All right, yeah, we're crazy. This has been a day, so bear with us. But we do got some cool stuff to talk about. And first thing we want to talk about, though, is the fun party we had this past weekend, the Virgo Party / Urban Shop Talk Live meet and greet we had at the Trinity Nightclub. Ladies.
Well, we'd like to thank, first of all, Trinity Nightclub. Guy, thank you so much for having us. And I'd like to thank my friends first. Michael J. Jerbeck, thank you very much. John Chen, Sunshine Singh, Daisy, Andre, Press was there. Thank you so much for coming through. And then, of course, we have, Lydia and Jared
Ashlyn.
and Lauren.
Lauren.
And then we have Miss Ashlyn and Derek
Miss
and RJ.
Ashley Simmons, it was her birthday also.
And RJ for his birthday as
one
well.
of my best, dearest friends, RJ and Dart.
Dart.
Big
And
D
then
and
of
his
course
lovely lady.
you and Tuan was there too, and
And
Quincy Newsome.
And Nicole Johnson, who had about 6 guys around her, but we were able to at least take some pictures and get her to.
Yeah.
Girl, you male groupies are out in full force.
Man, we had a great.
Yes. And for those of you guys who miss it, you cannot miss next time. We were all
It was
we
crazy.
were all
It was crazy.
decked out, and we had so much fun. We
Not
miss
too,
you guys.
not too many guys though. The last time was a little too many.
That was a nice little mix, but the next time it's going to be even bigger. We're trying to do something maybe around Halloween, so
goodness.
keep a lookout for that on the page. We will notify everybody the next thing is going out. But come on out. This is a show about discussion amongst friends. We're all friends, and you guys are all friends. We want anybody who can make it, come out next time, join us, and have a good time with us. So, that was a lot of fun, and we're going to be doing another thing real soon here. So, real quick, so today we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna be talking about body modifications later on. We're gonna touch a little bit on the little Kevin Hart situation that we missed out on last weekend because we were talking about some church stuff last week. We couldn't talk about all that sinning last week.
And the pastors did a wonderful job.
Great job.
I want to thank them again for coming on. People
out
been
to him.
people
It was
still
a
been
great
talking
show.
about it. I
Still
hope
watch
you
that,
guys
it's up on the
enjoyed it.
page.
Yeah, I hope you guys
Check
enjoyed
that
it.
out.
We definitely enjoyed that. So that was
So before we proceed, we would like to thank all those people who are joining us now. I know we're a little bit late. Thank you so much. We have Quincy, we have Ashlyn, thank you, and Nick, Jones, Consuelo, thank you for joining us, and of course Lydia and Ashlyn and everybody else, thank you. And please comment so that we can incorporate your comments and your questions.
We want to hear from you. We want to know what you guys think. We want to hear your thoughts, and we are going to try to get to as many of them as we can. It gets tough when you guys are sending them at us live, but keep them coming anyway. We're going to try to get to everyone that we can.
And we really do appreciate it, man. You guys have been wonderful, man. People giving us a lot of love.
We just love sharing the discussion with everybody.
That's all it is, man.
Urban Shop Talk.
Let's get it.
Anyway,
Thank you, Miss V. Virgo's Rule.
What did B say?
She said we were beautiful and
You
Virgo's
guys look
rule.
beautiful.
She said us too. Terry, us too. Damn it. I even put on a cardigan sweater. Got the cardigan on.
I was doing my thing. So anyway, over the weekend, another big thing that happened this weekend was our commander in chief chose to make a few comments about some athletes this week, and it kind of ruffled some feathers. He was at a rally, and he was talking about how he would love it if the owners would just look at all those SOBs and not in those words. He said the actual words. If they would just look at those SOBs and kick them out, just fire them all for taking a protest and taking a stand. And of course, what happened the next day? The entire league took a protest and took a stand. So thank you for that, Mr. Donald Trump, for unifying everybody. What did you guys think about everything that was going on this week with Donald Trump? Also, the president he didn't stop there. He was looking at the NBA as well. He looked at the fact that the Golden State Warriors, who had made it clear after the finals that they didn't want to make the trip up to the White House to do the normal champions meet the president thing, so he disinvited him because that's what he does when somebody disses him. So what do you guys think about all this stuff that's going on with the president this week with all the athletes, man? What do you guys think?
What I think is that, for example, for me, I'm a EU citizen, European Union, and I've been here for 20 years, so this is kind of my country.
European?
Yeah, European Union. I'm Danish. Even though I'm Filipino, my passport is Danish.
I did not know.
That makes me very different.
She did say that.
Okay.
She said that in prior episode.
Okay, I missed that one.
Part of what makes America special is our individual ability to have an opinion. It can be different from yours, and mine, but we have the freedom of speech, and that's what I love about this country. So we can coexist, and we have to just respect each other. And so that's where I stand, is that, if you stand for something and you're exercising your right to do that, I salute you. And the same way, whether you're military or private, or just a simple person like me, or a foreigner or a citizen, we are all human beings, and we need to coexist. And that's what makes America great, because we can be exercising our right.
That's
Thank you.
Good point, Miss Dina. And Nicole, what did you think about all the stuff that happened with the president, the players, the sports guys? What do you think about all that?
Well, based on what Tina says, I just think that we all need to agree to disagree, and that we all should be entitled to our opinion, and people just need to accept that. We're all different.
I agree. We're different. That's delicious.
B, where were you at with all of this, man?
Whether or not you want to kneel, whether or not you want to stand, it should be your right as an individual, as a U.S. citizen, to be able to make that decision. I have a father who was in the military, he was in the Korean War, and he used to tell me just horrific stories about what transpired during that time. And I'm telling you, man, we have come a long ways, but we still got ways to go. Yeah. And hopefully, people say this is divisive. I don't think it is. I think it's bringing awareness to social injustice, which there's a lot of, and we need to address. So this is good.
Right, and I think that at the end of the day, my personal feelings on this is that history is going to remember those who are on the right side of it the right way. And this is what happened if you look back in the civil rights movement with Rosa Parks and with Martin Luther King. All of these people were talked about as if they were troublemakers back then. Oh, yeah. You got to remember that. All the same stuff we're hearing about the protesters nowadays, they were getting it back then. And now we look back now like, wow, how could anybody think that about these people who have such a good purpose and a good goal in mind? How could you think of them in that way? But that's how they looked at them. So I think it's going to remember people on the right side. And I'm glad that to see the unity. I was glad to see the Hawks and the Titans, Steelers, and all those teams, take a knee and sit out. And I think the one thing that gets missed in all of this, with all the military things going on, because I know a lot of military people, myself, who don't have a problem with people exercising the freedom of speech, which is something that they fight for. They go over there and they fight against countries who don't allow freedom of speech. So this is something that they fight for so we can have. And one thing that gets missed in all of this, the taking the knee, Kaepernick, remember, when he first originally took the knee, he did it to support the truth. People were saying that him sitting down was disrespectful. And he said, okay, I'm not going to sit down anymore. I'm going to take a knee. And now everybody's taking a knee. So don't forget what the purpose of this thing is. It's to raise awareness to injustice, but at the same time show respect to the good things that the country and the flag stand for. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But I do love the unity in all of this.
Okay. So. And we have a comment from Ms. V. We are better together than alone. Absolutely. And she said, I respect all of our men and women in the military. However, racism exists, but it's going to take all of us to get things to change in a positive direction. We definitely agree, Ms. V.
Absolutely, V.
And thank you, Cassie May, for joining us. We miss you, Cassie.
What's up, Cassie? How you doing, young lady?
All right. So I think a lot of the reason why a lot of people came to join us today is to talk about breasts. Talking about modified breast implants in
booties.
particular,
And booties.
and modified booty, butt cheeks, butt shots, back shots, and all of that. So we're gonna be talking about some modifications, some body changes, some things that people like to enhance and add a little bit extra to. Maybe they're missing a little bit, maybe they ain't got enough, maybe they want more, and they just like a lot in excess. Who knows? We don't know. I don't know. We're gonna try to figure this thing out. Nicole, you had some actual facts about where body modifications and where the idea of it might originate from for people. And what was that? Can you share that with us, please?
Yes, so body modification is the deliberate alteration of the body for non-medical reasons, such as rites of passage, aesthetic reasons, religious reasons, and to show self-expression. It's usually generally associated with tattooing and piercing, but it can also now include branding, scarification, surgical implants, and a number of lesser-known procedures and practices. But some body modification, like tattoos and piercings, have been around for thousands of years.
Show us your tattoo.
10,000s of years.
You need to show it.
A little
Right
tattoo,
there.
got a little
That's
something, got a little
beautiful.
something, got a
What
little
is
something.
it?
That's a Black Panther, baby. That's a Black
Drawings of
Panther.
blood. Drawings
That's a
of
Black
blood.
Panther. It's in my
It's 'cause of
blood.
the
It's in my
comic?
veins. It's in there. No, it's just Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
Represent
Okay.
the culture. Black strength. So no, yeah, that's a good thing for you to lead us off with, because it is something that has gone on for thousands of years in a lot of ways. A lot of body modifications have happened. You can look at people in like those countries like in Africa. You see those ladies, and they got the things with their neck,
The
the
way
long
they
things,
stretch
they
it.
stretch their
Yeah,
necks
yeah,
out.
cultural, yeah.
Right. So that's
Yeah,
one of
that's
the
a
cultural
cultural
things.
Yeah.
But that's what she was talking
And-
about, the cultural.
Yeah, and also tattooing has been used as a form of expression, but it's also been used for identification. So the
Yeah.
Nazis tattooed numbers on the arms of Jews
Right.
during the Holocaust.
Yep.
The Romans tattooed their slaves and criminals.
Branded them.
And so tattooing goes back 10,000 years.
Yeah.
And so but now I think it's become more of a self-expression and artwork than it is
Yeah.
for cultural reasons, but I'm sure there's still certain cultures
Well,
that
they
still
got
do it.
they do have the tribal tattoos, like a lot of the Samoan guys and
Oh,
the
yeah.
island guys. They have a lot of those tribal things, and those ones actually. I heard The Rock one time. He was talking about his big, huge tattoo that he has. And he was talking about how it tells a story. All the tribal things, they tell different stories about the person and the
So
individual.
you're telling me most of the people that get tattoos, I understand it from a cultural standpoint, but most people that get tattooed now are telling a story.
Well, no, I
Some
think
people
I
do.
think when you
I
got
mean, some
like
people
when you got
do.
guys
I
like
think it's more of a
like
because it's a
Gucci Man
trend.
with an ice cream
No,
on your face.
I think
that's-
it's more of a trend.
That's
Isn't
different.
it more of
No,
a trend now?
not necessarily, because I know people who get tattoos of like women who've lost a baby. They get their baby's foot tattooed. Like it's a way to remember their baby, and it does tell a story.
Right. There's I do think that there was a trend. I think that there was a chip, at least from what I had seen when I growing up. I remember when guys started coming out in the NBA, like Iverson.
Yeah, and that's what
when
I'm saying.
Iverson came out, I started seeing people get the full body tattoos
Yeah.
like that after that. And I saw more people, I started noticing myself. Maybe it always happened, but I think that it did become a pop culture thing that actually changed in more recent years than it
Tattoos
was.
is body modification.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a body
It is.
modification because you don't start out with it, right?
And it's non-medical related.
You modified your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
So
And the other trend was what they call the tramp stamp.
the tramp stamp, yeah.
Was that-
I don't know when he is.
Do you have any tattoo, B?
Yeah.
Oh, you,
It's
oh,
tiny. It's tiny. It's barely.
Do you have a tramp stamp? I don't know. I'm just saying. He just said it's tiny. I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
Tiny?
I got it when I was really
You
young.
sure? All right, man.
Got it when I was really young.
I don't have any.
Yeah, Nicole, you got any? Do you like guys that have tattoos?
Tattoo. It depends. If it's done tastefully.
Yes, same here.
How about
Like,
the
I
neck?
don't
How
like
about the
like
neck?
full sleeves or like.
So if I got the Gucci Mane ice cream on my
There
on my
are full
face,
sleeves that look
No.
so good.
Yeah, I'm not saying they look bad. It's just not my preference to have a
no.
lot of tattoos.
Yeah, no, that's not my preference either because like going back, like tattoos are done when you go into prison or something like that. That's
Yeah.
when you get
I
the-
seen these dudes the other day. Man, there was a show. There was a show, the Locked Up show. These guys got like full on tattoos in their eyes, man. Like the whole whites of their eyes was turned like blue and red and stuff like. It was crazy, man. They look like monsters or something. I don't know. It's something I noticed. So that's the tattoo side. So, okay, what about piercings? body piercings. That's another body modification thing. How do we feel about piercings? You like a lot of
I'm
people
old school,
piercings?
man. I like it kind of. I like it kind of just.
You like it a little clean?
No, I like it
plain.
I'm clean.
You like it plain?
Yeah.
You like it plain. What about you, Nicole? You like piercings?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't like it when people have, I mean, don't get me wrong, I just don't like it. This is my personal opinion, okay? Don't be offended. I don't like it when they have like lip piercing or nose piercing or something like that. I think it's not attractive to me.
Well, do you think that there's some cases where it looks better than others? Maybe some people might wear it a little
To
better.
me, it is not
No,
attractive.
not to you.
So
I
that's
mean,
to me.
you know,
That's me.
well, everybody got
Whatever
their
you
own-
do,
Yeah,
it's on you.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own. So I got a question for the ladies. This one's just for you guys, and I just want to know something. So if you guys are messing with a guy, he's everything, right? He's got everything you like. You know, everything you look for in a man. Nice job, nice career. He's in you. He treats you good and everything like that. You guys are getting ready to get busy, and he got a piercing right there. What do you do? I mean, what happens if this?
You missed this conversation
I'm
when
just
we went
saying.
to the bar.
I'm just saying, if he just breaks it out, bam, there's something right there, right there. I mean, what do you do?
I would
you
hope
do?
that might come up in conversation before he just.
Yeah, I know.
Why did he have to tell you
He has
that?
to tell you that. That's
Why
all
did he tell you that?
Don't people
okay.
talk
Why would he have
about
to
what
tell you
they
that?
like and what they don't like, or what?
I'm actually like, why would you do that down there?
Oh, it just, you know,
It's like,
what
what
is
if
going
it gets
on?
hot?
It
What if
just,
it gets hot? Like,
Oh no, the article that you posted. The article you posted.
I don't know.
How would he get caught?
No, but
Am I missing?
no, but say, would that come up in conversation?
Yeah, but the infection.
Yeah.
I've seen or known some women. I've known some women before in the past that have had
No,
things.
no.
What I'm saying is, I've dated some women before in the past that did not share with me that information, and they just had that going on down there, and
So
it was like,
how
oh,
did you
surprise. Well, it's a little bit different from. I don't know. It might be different
Well,
for
I
me
think
than it was for you.
okay.
'Cause- right.
We had a conversation
Is
not
it
so
a deal
long ago.
breaker?
We were at the bar, and
Oh, sorry.
these two were present, and me. And there was someone who said, "I have a piercing down there."
Damn, you put that
We're not
He
gonna
said
name
it.
names.
He said
I'm
it.
not gonna name names.
See, he did put it out on the table for you,
no,
right?
us three, we were
Yeah,
at
you
the
put it
table.
on blast.
Right there. He said
I'm
it.
trying not to.
I got it.
I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying not to
Wow.
name drop. I'm trying not to name
No,
drop.
you can't name
I can't
drop.
name drop.
You
He
said it.
can't name
We're
drop.
not gonna name drop at all, but
If
basically,
he wants to name
I was
drop,
just
he
like,
can chime in.
Chime in. You
No,
know who you
no,
are.
no.
Maybe you're watching. I see.
no, but we're not gonna. But I was just like, what? Okay, I kept on stopping this conversation. I don't want to hear it.
Well, some
Yeah.
people,
I don't want to hear it. Too
Yeah.
much information. I don't want to
they
hear it.
say, some people say that it might add a little to the thing. You might get a little extra, I don't know. Okay, so that's the piercing. So that's piercing. We got piercings going on. Then you said the scarification. Scarification, I think is that like branding?
Okay,
Is that
so
like branding
I
or
just
scar
was looking
tissue?
at the scarification. Hold on here.
I think that's branding. I think that's like if you're one of the what do you call those? If you're a pledge or something like that in college, and they do the branding, the hot iron and stuff like that, right? That's scarification, right?
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I would think.
I don't know, man.
Somebody help me. Is that
I read
scarification?
something about it. Hold on.
Okay, well, moving
About
on.
what? Scarification?
Well,
No,
let's
we
talk
haven't
about
even
breast.
talked about breast augmentation.
Okay,
I'm trying to hold off on it.
Let's
Because
not.
first of all, okay, so piercings go back 4,000 years.
Down there?
I don't know about down there. Those piercings.
4,000.
4,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4,000 years.
Okay, Ashton was asking about why is the guy not on the show.
Should have had him on there.
Yeah, he's supposed to come.
Well,
Wait it out.
You better not name drop,
I
please.
didn't.
Okay.
We have to protect the privacy of that
We
person.
don't
Okay.
protect his privacy.
Yeah.
So
But he didn't protect his privacy.
Okay, so scarification is a form of body modification that is gaining popularity, but is not yet as popular or well known as other types of body modification.
Okay.
But it is defined as the creative or artistic application of scars in a controlled environment to achieve a desired result and appearance. Various types of scarification have been practiced for many years in many different tribes throughout the world, but have only recently begun to gain popularity in the West.
Yeah, I think that would
Well,
be like
yeah.
that sounds like branding to me.
Yeah.
The goal,
Yeah, it's-
well,
it's
the
also
goal of
branding.
scarification is to get a raised scar, which
Yeah,
it's
branding.
called a
It's
keloid
branding.
scar.
But you know what? There are like fraternities where they have
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
branding.
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, that's the branding.
Okay, so what about boobs?
Yeah, let's go about
What about
It's
boob
more
jobs?
interesting than
What
this
about
thing.
boob jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need
No, I don't-
the boob job.
I don't want to put anybody on blast.
Okay.
Does anybody here have any boob jobs?
Let's see here.
Anybody
Let's see here. Do I have
Who Nicole?
I don't know.
Nicole?
What does the audience think?
Okay, let's
What do
go
you
here.
think?
What do you
Is
think?
Nicole?
You guys gotta get closer to the.
Is it real or is it enhanced? Is it real or is it enhanced?
I'm gonna go.
Was there
there
work?
too.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna go there.
Or
too.
is,
Okay.
or is it all natural?
Oh shoot.
Or is it on? Oh, they are showing boobs on here right now, people.
Hold
No,
on.
I'm
They
good.
are showing boobs.
I'm good.
Hey, you see why we didn't do this last week when the
Oh,
pastors
man.
was on here? This is
Nick-
it's been a whole different thing.
Nicholas said that's why
Y'all
I tuned
need
in,
Jesus.
honestly. I know that's right.
Y'all need Jesus, obviously. So Nicole, are we real or are we enhanced?
And why?
I
Why?
thought we were asking the audience.
Well,
Well,
who
I
are
already
thought we asked them and then we can come back.
Nicole? Okay,
and
Nicole
reveal
was
the actual truth.
does the audience know if Nicole might be real or enhanced? Is anybody
Am I real or enhanced?
is Dina real or enhanced? Does
like
anybody know?
right now, I'm at 36 double D.
36 double D.
Nicholas said
That's pretty big.
And Daisy can vouch for that because we were together at Victoria's Secret when
Oh,
I
wow.
got measured.
Oh, okay.
36
Come on,
double D.
Nicole, don't keep us in suspense. Real or enhanced?
Look at Tyrone.
Real or enhanced, Nicole? Come on, they
Okay.
want to know.
Great ratings too.
They want to know, Nicole. They want to know.
Mine are
Dun, 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 dun.
enhanced.
Enhanced. She put them in the microwave.
So what's your size?
I am a 34C.
All right.
Oh shit.
I know. I didn't do it for
language.
big boobs.
Language. This is a family show.
Yeah, well, this is PG-13. But anyway, let's get to the point. So why do you get it done? I mean, what?
Yeah.
Give us the reason. Give us the story behind it.
I got them done for my own personal reasons because after giving birth to 4 children and nursing and getting divorced and being back in the dating world, I decided that I needed to feel more confident in my own body. So it wasn't to have big, voluptuous breasts to throw out to the world. Do I show them off every once in a while? Yes, I do because
Ashley, stay in your lane. Okay. She said so.
because you know, I can.
Yes.
So, but I didn't get them to impress guys. I didn't get them to have big boobs. Got them for my own personal reasons.
It was for
Well,
her
okay,
own.
I'm talking about. So, okay, let's say you meet a guy, right?
She's the
How long
strongest
does it
woman
take
to be.
before you start telling that you start telling the guy, hey, my breasts are enhanced? Is that kind of a first date type of topic, or second date? You do tell him.
No,
You don't tell him?
not unless I need to.
Oh, okay.
Do a guy need to know? Whether
No,
it's fake or
normally
real?
no. Normally no.
Women, wait. I don't believe that. Because women tell you.
It doesn't
Women
come
tell
in
you.
a conversation.
Yes, it does.
I
Oh,
did
stop.
No, I get it. Not on the
If
first
the
date. Not on the
conversation
first
comes
date.
up
Right.
and they ask, I'm not gonna lie.
That
I'm
would-
not gonna be like, hey, by the way, I
No,
got fake breasts.
well, I'll be honest. Because women do tend to, when they have them done, they do tend to either showcase them pretty.
I'm saying I don't
blatantly.
think they necessarily have to say it on the first date, though, right? On the first date,
I think they do tell you on
Yeah.
the first date.
but they come out right there, like
I think-
these are fake.
No, they don't say it like that.
While they're
but-
eating some pie or something.
No, I think in a conversation you get to know. I think it does come up pretty quickly.
How do you say her name?
So
Sing.
Okay, so no,
Sing was at the
people.
party, right?
Yeah.
People
Hi,
do.
Sang.
What's up, girl? You're at
So
the.
people do not know that mine are enhanced because I actually didn't get the basic. Like, there's several different types of implants,
Okay.
and so there's saline, there's silicone, there's the round, which is what most women get, and they're only $3,000. Around 3 to 4. I actually got what's called a gummy bear implant, and they're contoured, so they're fuller on the bottom. They're less full on the top, and they have texture around them so that they don't move around, and so they look more real. And so every single, especially women usually don't know that I have implants. Dina didn't know.
No, I didn't know. Christina's
I
like,
didn't know.
I
either.
didn't know either. It's like, okay, there's 34, I get 30.
And I did. Okay, so
You know what
this
I'm
is another thing. If you're thinking about getting implants, so like I said, I did it for myself. I didn't do it to have like these really big boobs. And so when I went to the doctor, I only wanted to do a 34B.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a boyfriend at the time. He's like, "No, you got to go bigger, right?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to go bigger." And the doctor actually said, if you have a set mind, like a set size in mind, you always go a size bigger. And the reason is because they settle and then they're not as big as what you thought they were going to be. And he said 9 times.
Why is bigger better though? I don't.
It's because they have you just go up a size.
It's heavy, right?
My
Yeah,
boobs are heavy.
you go up a size.
I love it.
You
That's
go
how I
up.
feel down here.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh my God.
What do you think this chair is holding on for dear life?
This chair.
Hold
hard
on
on
for
the
dear
brother.
life. Oh, easy, big fella.
What's up, Swan?
Tay
Hey,
said she
what's
did
up,
Saturday night. That you
Big
had.
fella.
Yeah.
All right,
No.
So,
Okay,
so,
go
It
ahead.
might
so,
have been because of the dress that I was wearing.
so,
Okay, so let's go back. So yeah, in the dress that I was wearing on Saturday night or Friday night,
Okay,
that
okay,
makes
okay.
it more obvious because you can see this part of it.
The
But if I'm wearing
circumference.
just a regular top like I'm wearing now, people
the
can't tell.
circumference of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the gap.
And thanks so much for engaging. Okay, Ashlyn asked ladies, would
Yes.
you need
I wanna
to
hear
know
the
if your man had penis adjustments or long as it works? That's all that matters. Or, is there such thing as penis adjustments?
Yeah, they get them. They have. They
Yeah.
get.
I've
They got.
never. It's not as popular though,
They
right?
get penis jobs. I don't know.
You know how you women always say like, I guess bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah, not everybody.
Oh, talk to him. Hey, talk. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So, anything else here?
Ricky
asked, but after
What
going
if
under the
V has a question. V
Yeah.
says, "Is it true that you have to get them done every 10 years? Is
I've had mine literally almost 10 years. So
it almost time to re-up?
no, I don't have
But then
any
you lose.
problems with
Do you
them.
lose sensation though?
elasticity or something like that? Don't you lose?
But like I
Yeah,
said, I paid $7,000 for mine,
Oh, my
not
goodness.
not $3,000.
Drop the
Could have came to me. I could have did it for $1,000, man. So the
What
sensitivity.
the hell?
I'm trying to get
Dr.
some
Berry?
So, but
His
if
back
you lose,
alley
if you-
business.
Right,
he,
he's back at the barber
he got
shop.
3 titty Betty back there.
Oh, yeah. So the
It didn't work
sensitivity
out
part
too good
though,
for her.
you lose it. I mean,
It's common, but it's
See, I
not
don't
a
see the-
given.
yeah. I mean, if you lose sensitivity, I don't know. That's
Remember
hard.
I
that.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so we have to. We don't know if we might have to get them done every 10 years or not or whatever. So you say that you might lose some sensitivity to it. So has that ever been like a? Has anybody ever commented? How do I phrase this? Has anybody ever commented that they might feel differently than
I think they do.
Are you talking
unnatural
about like a guy
like the
from
actual?
guy-
They don't have the actual. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Are you
They
talking
feel
about from
different.
the guy grabbing them?
Right, from
Okay.
his perspective,
They're
from
hard.
his
They're
side
hard.
of the
They're not
equation.
hard.
They're hard.
They're not hard.
Now they're gonna be like, can we touch it?
No,
No, I'm not. Hey, no, I'm not. Don't be saying that. All right, whatever. All right,
First of all,
I'm right over here. I'm right over here.
first of all, there's two. You can go over the muscle and under the muscle.
Okay.
So if they're above the muscle, then yeah, they might feel more like an implant. But like I said, I didn't get the round ones, and I got silicone, which is different than saline. Saline is gonna feel more firm. Silicone is more squishy. And since I got mine under the muscle, it's all my real breast tissue on top.
Oh, good.
Well, I found it.
And the
At
reason,
first I knew it
and
had
the
the nipple kind of. The
reason,
nipple was a little.
Oh, so you touched one that was like.
Well, years ago. Years.
Yeah, way back, way far, long time ago.
Alrighty then.
Way
So-
back in the day.
another thing that if you're thinking about getting implants is mine are under the muscle because breast cancer runs in my family.
Oh. Okay.
And so if you have breast cancer in your family history, you always want to go under the muscle.
Gotta watch that.
Twan.
There are disadvantages to going under the muscle.
Twan
though.
said something. Twan.
Well, let's say hello to our new viewers. We
Hair
have
transplants?
Ricky Peterson. We have Joseph Higgins. We
Joseph
got
in
Swan.
the building.
We got who else? Okay, so welcome everybody, and thank you for tuning in, and thank you for commenting. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
read as many comments as possible. Where are we?
I don't know. We got a lot.
Yeah, we're probably behind in the comments a little bit.
Yeah, so I will just start with the Nick.
She said they feel different. She
See,
said they
I
feel
try to
completely
say it. They do feel different.
I will say now. I will.
It's not a bad thing.
I haven't been told that mine. Most guys don't know that mine are real.
We gotta
I mean,
call.
they're
We gotta
fake.
call 3 of your guys that you dated.
And then
Whatever.
get the
What
actual
is it?
confirmation. We
No,
need
3
hard.
Oh.
We need hard confirmation.
Because I think they are different.
Nicole
Hard.
X's. Nicole X's. Comment right now. Let us know the truth. We want to know the truth about what's going on under the shirt. Now, you know what? I will say I've had some experiences long time ago in the past,
Okay.
and it did feel a little. It didn't have that you know, it didn't have that squish to it.
It's
like
probably
the
because
wrong-
they were
it
above
just
the
a
Well,
little-
I didn't understand because a lot of
It's
times,
different.
because women get them so big and yet they don't.
They were more
enhance-
firm.
Okay,
Well, they
that's
didn't enhance
another
nothing on their
thing. Okay,
other
that's-
body,
yeah.
so their booty was. I'm like, well, take a little bit
Go
of
do
that.
all of it, huh?
If
Take a
you-
little of that and put it in the booty,
Like
and
Nicki
then
Minaj.
you have.
Okay,
Balance.
let's go back
Proportion.
to that for a second.
Talk to me.
So, think
Back
about
shot.
a woman who's pregnant.
Mhm.
The baby takes up all the space and it's rock hard. The stomach is rock
Have
hard.
Dana feel
So
it,
if you
so they say.
get breasts that are way too big, they are going to be hard
Same.
because there's no give left.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
I'm not arguing.
No, I'm saying
Sing
that
said, have Dina film him and try it.
No,
Dina,
I've
can you feel
had
it?
friends who, you know,
Dina,
who
can
have
you
He said,
feel
do the
I've
let's do
my
the
other friends.
Pepsi
It's
test.
a little bit harder.
let's do the
What kind
Pepsi
does she
challenge.
have?
What kind did she have? She had the silicone or the.
Or saline or round.
So,
I
or
won't
Gummy
touch.
Bear.
She will touch. She is touching the
No, you
boob.
gotta- you gotta
She's touching the
grab it.
boob. I said, Hawks, quiet, everybody quiet.
I'm lying to
Quiet on
you,
the set.
really?
Quiet on the set.
I'm doing it for the audience.
Quiet on the
I'm
set.
not doing it because I enjoyed it.
Quiet on the set.
Well, yeah.
It's hard.
No, it's not.
It's firm.
She said it's firm. Is it too firm?
No, it's
How
not.
firm?
But I also haven't
Well,
lost
How firm?
I didn't know what to say, guys.
She just touched the boob.
I have lots to
I
say.
didn't have nothing to do with that.
Time out. You made me. You made me. I was put on the spot.
Dina, look, Dina, look. Hold on.
on.
Not that anything's wrong with that, Dina.
No,
Nothing wrong with that.
But listen, I have them shoved up in my dress, so
Shoved
they're like.
Show the audience so we get ready. Remember, you told me, and I said, well, I don't know. This is a Christian.
I think that's next time. Yeah, we might save that for the
Our
part
audience
two.
are just having a blast. with
We
this
might
episode
have
right
to go next time. Whenever. So Nicole. So we know that you did it for yourself. Wasn't for anybody else. You know, the kids came and they took a little bit out. And you wanted to put a little bit back in there. You wanted to put a little bit back in there that the kids took away from you. So how does the attention change from the fellas or the ladies, Dina? I mean, how does it change? You know, in terms of how they're looking
Help
at
you
you.
get a promotion. Talk about
I
the
don't
promotion
think
you got because of those.
I don't think it changed because before I had other ways to lift them up. So
So you knew tricks before. See, you ladies
yeah,
are
like
sneaky.
push-up bras. Like
You ladies
who
are
doesn't know about
sneaky.
Yeah,
the push-up bras?
Sneaky
That's
ladies,
cheating.
man. You cheat.
If you
They
do
do
that-
cheat. They cheat. And let's say it. Say
You're
it.
cheating.
Tell it out loud.
I'll be honest with you.
They be
We
cheating.
don't put socks
You be
down here
lying.
and make it look all rosy.
Exactly. They be lying. And I'ma put it out here. I'ma stand on my
So
soapbox
what
right
you're
now.
saying that if I buy a bra from Victoria's Secret that's 36 double D, I'm actually 36D?
No, I'm
No,
not
we
saying
can't
that.
cheat.
I'm saying if you do something that enhance them and
Yeah.
make them look like they
Okay,
don't
these are
really look.
naturals, by the way.
To see,
Uh-oh.
yeah, see,
Uh-oh.
but
Yeah.
But
you
it's
got.
not necessarily to enhance the breasts. It's more to enhance the outfit that you're wearing.
Right, but it ain't just for the
or
outfit.
time
But
out.
it's still-
To
see,
hold
that's
that.
lying.
different
It's lying.
outfit?
It's lying.
No.
It's lying. You
You
That's
know
have
it's
to
lying.
lying.
hold it
That's
because
lying.
you know it's like it's bad for your
But
back.
Ricky Peterson is false advertising. I
Yeah.
agree with you. I salute you, Ricky Peterson, because it's true and you know it's true.
Well, trust me, you don't want to see the real advertising, okay?
What?
After you've nursed 4 babies, they are not attractive.
They suck everything out of
See,
it.
I
You know what my aunt called them? My aunt called them tobacco sacks with marbles in them.
Oh my goodness. So your aunt was like, here, $7,000, take it
No,
and
she had
go
like
do what you
8
gotta do.
kids, so she
She
knew.
said, here's your $7,000. Just
Wait,
fix
hold on.
this.
Ashlyn said, what did Ashlyn say?
Fix this.
Ashlyn said men cheat when they wear
Oh,
hats.
you stop. Hold on,
Ashlyn,
Ashlyn.
not the same
Hold on,
thing,
Ashlyn.
Beat
Ashlyn,
her
really?
red.
But she's that beard. She's that beard.
Hair paint.
I can't take
hair
this off.
paint, hair paint. Oh yeah.
Hair paint is I'm with you on that. Ashlyn, I'm with you on that. That's a
I wear a
point.
hat because I look good in a hat.
Hey, look. No, Ashlyn, you right though, because when it's time to go, I'm not gonna be looking like Jermaine Jackson on here with my stuff painted on my head.
No.
So that's craziness.
And I agree about the hats.
That is no.
What the hell are you talking about?
No.
Because a guy can look
I'm
completely
getting mad. I got
different.
mad. I
A
gotta
guy can
No.
look
Got my
completely
feelings.
different with a hat on, and then they take their hat off, and they
And
look
it's like,
and their head's
No.
like all weird.
Oh, that's
hey,
cool.
you are terrible. Hey Nicole, you're terrible.
is no
You're
different.
terrible.
She
You're
said you
terrible.
hide-
You
you
can't
hide
get
the
an
code head.
enhancement for your head.
hide-
You
Bet-
cannot get
Becky,
a head
take it
enhancement.
out. Hell no.
I got the head.
He's lying. He's lying. He's
What
lying.
the hell?
I
He's
am
lying
lying.
on the
You
set.
did.
I am
No,
lying.
I'm
lying on
just
the
saying,
set.
I know.
That's how they can enhance themselves. That's you said false
A hat-
advertising.
no, a hat goes with
is
that.
false
No, a hat
advertising.
goes
You have
with
a
that.
But
hat
see,
head.
The hat goes
okay.
right with the dick.
Clothing,
Not
clothing.
everybody.
clothing, but hair is
And I'm
not.
bald. I don't care.
Ashlyn, hair is not false advertising
Catfish.
unless it's painted on.
Catfish.
And I know people paint it on.
Yeah.
George, but beards
Man, stay your late, George.
George said hatfish.
Oh, we got a trademark down here. We got a
There's
trademark
so
down
many
here.
comments. Can
Don't
you
be
read some of them
hatfishing.
because I'm having a hard
She
time.
said you're
reading because I'm
hatfishing.
having too much fun.
He said, you know you got the George
Wait,
Jefferson going on
Quan
underneath
says
there.
leave the
Oh,
club
word
with
of
a seat and get home and be like, surprised it's a boy.
But see, that's what it is, man. You can't see. You guys be lying. And I'm gonna tell you about these.
Yeah, women be lying.
See, women be lying.
And they lie with the booty.
Wait a minute.
No,
Hold on.
Ashley said the beard. She said she loves a man with a beard, but some men look a mess without their beard.
Yeah, but see, that's
And
not-
that
that's their
hair
hair.
can be under a hat.
That's their
And
hair.
Singh said men can be just as we
Ashley,
see
you have to
them.
land again.
So
Ashley,
you
have to
need
yeah,
to-
you out of bounds. You
You
gotta
have-
talk to her. You out of bounds. You out of bounds, Ashley. And I'm gonna tell you right
Whatever,
now.
Tom.
You can't take my beard off.
V said
Oh, they
put the
put
socks in their face. Who said that?
She said what?
Ain't
Men
nobody
put
does
socks
that.
in their
Nobody
face.
does that.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
does
don't
that.
know.
Is that a
Nobody
thing?
does that.
And
Nobody
then
does
you're
that.
like surprised. Oh, worse it.
Yeah, now that's just being
Nobody
stupid.
does.
LL.
That's being stupid.
I love LL, but he has to keep his hat on.
Oh, LL Cool J.
Hello,
LL Cool J. He do got a
You
dome.
when you have your birthday.
LL do got a dome. So
Huh.
I can give you some
Okay.
forms of hat fishing. If his head is
There's
really
not no damn hat fishing. That's the dumbest thing I've
LL
ever
Cool J
heard.
is a good point.
They're almost
Stupid.
there.
LL Cool J. Hey, look. LL
That's
Cool J is a
dumb.
good point because that's the Kango was hiding some stuff, man. So
No,
you
what?
know that.
Yeah.
You know that. It was
How's this thing
jingling.
going?
It was jingling, man. I
Wow,
don't know.
this
I
is
don't know.
definitely a great conversation. We're having too much fun.
So look here,
Well,
look here.
turn out.
Well, I do gotta say one more thing though. See, because Ashton, you made a point, and you did say, or was it Ashton that said the painted hair? Because I'm
Yeah.
seeing guys do that. That's true, right? But if that's the case, and you can't paint hair, which I don't agree with people say
Who's
painting
getting
hair.
knocked with a hat on?
If you can't paint hair, then what is makeup? Because makeup is false
Yeah,
advertising.
what
too.
is makeup?
Makeup is
When you
false.
guys
You
think
learn about makeup.
exactly.
Your
We
face
don't say
don't look
nothing
like
about
that.
That's body modification.
Your eyes don't have
That's
it.
body
Come on, man. Just know you learn
especially
with
the
the makeup.
contouring nowadays. The
Yeah.
contouring nowadays.
Most women should be natural.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now. Now, way back time, a long time ago, I might see somebody at the club, and then the next day they look like a different person when their makeup come off. Come on now, you know that's
Yeah.
false advertising.
Yeah.
Y'all be doing
Some
that.
people you
Okay,
don't
how about
even-
this? Who does it more, women?
Women, period.
Women false advertise
You guys don't
everything.
even put makeup
You
on.
guys wearing
Yeah.
high heels.
Yes.
High heels is false advertising because
Oh,
you
high
ain't
heels.
that tall. You ain't that tall.
Yeah.
That's false advertising. You got the nails. It's fake. The eyelashes is fake. Come on now. Ain't no short man
Did you
syndrome.
hear that?
She said short man syndrome. I'm short because I'm
You
a
give
short
a
guy.
shit about our heels.
Hey, no.
What's wrong with
But
heels?
do I got extra?
about
Do I got
these?
platforms on? No. I'm
You
short.
could.
You
I'm proud of mine. I ain't never had. Ain't no shame in my game. Ain't no shame in the game. I'm just hold me back, B. Hold me back.
You get a look.
Hold me back.
The weaves and the magic
It's
marker
unbelievable.
face.
Magic marker face. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah. The contouring
Wait,
is
weave,
nowadays.
to me ain't nothing wrong. If weave is done right and done nicely,
I don't mind. It's all jokes because I like a little makeup on it. I'm making a joke. But all I'm saying is sometimes y'all go a little far with it because I don't see. If you just wear some makeup just to accentuate the clothes and just
But nowadays
make your
it's
eyes
not like that.
eyes pop a little bit more,
Yeah.
I don't mind that. If you get the hair color, get dyeing something, and it's just bringing out your beauty a little bit more,
That's
that's cool.
That's cool.
But if you take the makeup off and you're changing people.
Yes.
You know, if you change your
Yeah,
face,
I've seen it on YouTube.
that's when there's a problem.
Like
And
they
that's the one.
see it.
That's the one.
Yeah,
I
when
see.
they contour.
Oh,
It's
come
called
on now.
contouring. It's
Come
like,
on, man.
It's a different person.
Yo,
What did Twan
I
say?
seen
Hold
this
on.
girl, man. Tell me, what did Twan say?
Locked out of that new iPhone when they makeup come on.
When the makeup come up,
Oh,
you know
yeah,
they're gonna
the
be locked
face
out.
recognition
Then
thing.
they can't recognize
Oh,
who
they were
is
talking
this.
about that.
Come on now, iPhone's gonna lock you
well,
up.
V said that Prince wore high heels.
Yeah, Prince is-
Well, see, that's different. He's Prince. Prince always he wear a buttless pants too. So let's put he had the butt out. I don't want to say it out there.
You guys' comments
See, he
are
had,
hilarious.
Prince had the butt chaps.
Thanks for all your comments.
What I'm saying is the makeup thing, like you said about the
Yeah, the
thing on
contouring.
YouTube. Now I seen a girl who looked like Freddie Cougar, and she looked like Nicki Minaj after the makeup.
Yes.
That's a lie, man. It's going on. People, watch out for
Yeah.
that makeup.
You can be-
You don't know what you're going
Well,
home
you can
with.
tell,
Well,
though.
and
No,
that's-
no, you
well,
can't.
and
Well, not
that's,
that one.
Well, like men who have like feminine features because they're more towards women, and then they put their makeup on and they really look like a real
Oh, see, we have a
sexy
problem.
woman.
I don't know about that.
But they're really a man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen it. The
That's
makeup,
going in the whole other
the
territory.
excessive makeup is no good. Anyways, we're 9 o'clock, and you know, this was a great conversation.
We got a few more things to talk about. We got one more thing.
Real quick, we gotta touch on before we getting ready to go.
We gotta talk about
Kevin Hart. A couple weeks ago. Now, last week we wanted to talk about Kevin Hart, but we had the pastors on, so we had a good conversation with them. Kevin Hart, man. So Kevin Hart, if you guys didn't know, and I'm sure most of you guys know, he got into a little situation where he's a married man with kids and all of that, but he had a side piece on the side.
That wasn't a side piece.
It was a side piece, a one-time thing.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Side piece, side piece.
The definition of a side piece is a relationship on the side.
Okay, so what do you call a one-nighter then?
That's a one-nighter.
A one-nighter affair? He had an affair with
It's
somebody.
one night.
She
One night
said,
is one night.
It's
He-
not
An
even an
affair
affair.
is a relationship.
So what do you say?
It's a one-night stand.
One
One
night.
night stand.
It's one night.
He had a moment of weakness. There you go.
Wait a minute.
That's not a moment.
You know what you're
I
doing.
mean, that's what we are
Sometimes-
hearing. He
That's
could have
right.
met with her millions of times
No, I
before.
don't. Well, he.
Anyways, the thing is,
Oh, okay,
she
we
came
go.
out. He came out on his, I think it was his Twitter, and he apologized to his
And
wife and
Ashton
kids.
said that sorry apology he gave.
Yeah, he apologized to his wife and kids. He said he slipped up. But
I
he said
thought it was an incredible
He
apology.
said the reason
What a-
why he came out though
what a
was
incredible
because
apology.
she was gonna extort him.
Yeah,
She
he
got the
didn't wanna
cops involved.
pay.
Hey, brother, you
Kevin
should've-
Hart
No,
is
I'm gonna
cheap.
tell you-
He didn't want to pay. He'd rather
Yeah.
like apologize.
Hey, you should have paid up front. You should have paid up front.
No, but
Now you
but-
should have. You should have gave her $1,000
Right away.
Before you even start doing that, you give her $1,000.
Man, you know
make
what?
this a business because that's what it is.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
A nice little business transaction or something like that.
Yeah.
Or you need to, you know what?
I have
do
a
too?
contract
Have your
signed
own
right here.
camera. I have my own camera going at all
Well,
times.
why would you
man.
even do it in
I don't
front
know.
of?
I'm just saying, you might have to, you gotta, now they can say all kinds of stuff about you, man. I don't know. If I was in this position, you gotta protect
I
yourself,
don't know, man. I just think that.
Oh, no.
That
Yo, watch
All
out.
right. So, anyways, what's your take on that? I mean, you know, so the wife took him back or something like that. What's your take on that, Nicole?
You're probably not gonna like my take on this,
Go ahead.
but I personally do not get involved in celebrities' drama because honestly, it doesn't affect my life. It doesn't affect the success that I'm gonna have. It doesn't affect my children. It doesn't affect anything. And I tell my daughter all the time, stop looking at the stupid tabloids. Who cares, right? And if it was just some guy on the side of the street, nobody would care that he's cheating on his 39-week pregnant wife.
Oh, yeah, they would.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be all over the
They might not
news,
be
it's going to be
over
all
it.
over the social
They
media.
might not, but-
And you know what? If he's going to cheat, he's going to cheat.
Yeah.
Let them.
Okay, so take the Kevin Hart part out
The
of it,
question
though.
was like, if it's you, what would
Yeah,
you do? That's
let's say,
Yeah.
that's the question.
Yeah, we're not like. We're
Kevin
not,
Hart is just example.
Kevin Hart don't care about us.
if it was you,
We don't care.
you're 39 weeks pregnant.
Oh, you did say when you were pregnant? Oh, wow.
I stayed with my ex-husband for a little while, and then I finally got to the point where I couldn't do it anymore. I filed for divorce when I was 5 months pregnant with my son.
Okay.
So,
But I tried to work it out. I did say, because when you're married and you have kids,
Yeah.
it's not that simple to just walk away.
Yep.
so one time thing.
I
give
mean,
him a
I
chance.
think that their situation is completely different because there's a lot of money involved.
Yeah.
There's a lot more
Yeah,
that
there's
goes
a lot
into
more.
it.
Well, she wasn't. I think the wife that he's with was a mistress of
his
so-
before. So you know what happened last time is gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. It's like
But that's-
well,
that's
and they made
alleged.
a comment
That's
about.
alleged stuff.
They made a
We don't
comment,
know.
and I don't know if it was in
Well, it's
direct
alleged.
relation to Kevin and his wife, but why would she, the comment was like, why would she think that he wouldn't cheat on her when she met him when he was married?
Yeah, once
And
a
I'm
dog,
a firm
always a
believer
dog.
of that. If a guy's gonna cheat
I do.
on his woman with you, he's gonna do it to you too.
What would you say? What do you think?
You're no
about
more
that?
special.
You
than
say you don't
the
think
other
that that's a thing?
I think it's individual. I think it's individual. I don't think you can just generalize everything because every situation is different. People go through different situations in their lives and makes bad decisions. That doesn't mean that they're going to repeat the bad decisions too. Sometimes you learn. I hope Kevin does learn from it and move on.
Kevin's a funny guy. I like Kevin.
I don't think he's okay.
I like Kevin. You don't like Kevin? It's cool. Kevin, I like Kevin.
It's cool. I'm
Well-
Cat Williams, man. Cat's.
All right, well, okay, well that's we gonna
No,
leave
okay,
that.
wait.
We gonna leave that there. Everybody, you know what? Anybody who has anything to say about that or any other stuff we've been talking about, go ahead.
Oh,
put that.
the last thing we had was the commandments.
Oh yeah, but we
We-
didn't
we
really
got-
finish it.
we
So
got-
we-
somebody
we're
do
V,
it.
V
We're
says
still
that
working on
Annika
it.
is pregnant. She has no money or job. Where is she going to go? Why does she have no money? Did they sign a prenup?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, she probably.
I don't know if she did. I doubt it. If he's working that hard, he might have he might not have had no prenup. You know how that goes. You gotta work hard, you're gonna end up like Tiger Woods. You don't want to go that route.
Man.
You don't want to go that route. All right, well, we're going to thank everybody for watching tonight. We're going to get back to it. We're still working on our 10 Commandment list.
Yeah, we have
We're
to
working on it,
sit down
finalizing
and
it. We're going to get that to y'all quick because we want to find out what the commandments are maybe next week.
Yeah.
So we're going to work on that.
Yeah.
So we want to thank everybody for watching.
Like us,
share us, like our page, check the page out.
Instagram.
I got a review up for Kingsman and Golden Circle on there right now, so go ahead and check that out. We'll have some other reviews.
And I do have a review
later
coming up talking about Insecure, the finale of that.
So we're going to have his and her reviews on that one coming up.
This was a fun episode. It became so much fun when we just roll with it. And thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that very much. And
Miss Dina, where can they find you at?
Dina in Seattle on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to know more events, coming up, I will be posting a lot of the events going on in Seattle in our Urban Shop Talk page.
Like us, share it. Urban Shop Talk.
Miss Nicole, where can they find you?
I am at Nicole J Fitness on Facebook and Nicole J_Fitness on Instagram, and I am starting a free financially fit group this week.
Cool.
It started today. If you are interested in learning tips and tricks on how to make your money go further and manifest money, budgeting, finance, check out my page.
All right, Barry, where is the shop at?
I always wanted to say something like dope, like how they say it.
Yeah,
really
they got
dope.
so much stuff.
Goodness, man. Barry,
They so technical.
Barry C, and Barry D.
At the, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's Barry,
Hashtag.
listen, it's Barry's Barbershop, 529-611 North. You guys already know where it's at.
All right, check us out. Like us, share us.
One last thing. Twan, I got to ask Twan this. We had a quick conversation
Is this a
last week.
modification question?
Yeah, it is.
Body modification? Twan, go ahead and step on it.
Come here.
Come here. We're gonna put him on the spot. Come here, Twan.
I know Twan.
He's my boy. He's my guy.
I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm
All
cool.
right. Going back. So
No, hold on.
here's the story. Here's the story.
Okay, let it go.
So we went to a cigar bar last week, and we were just having friendly
No, tell the whole story,
conversation. And then he was just saying "Oh, I have a."
I have a Prince album.
On the table. He put it on the table. He laid it out there for
Will
you.
you explain to people what a Prince album is?
Yeah.
'Cause I
All right,
was,
so my whole suggestion
pull it out.
was to do the body modification show because it's an interesting topic.
It is a bit. It is.
So I said out loud that I have a Prince Albert. A Prince Albert is the piercing of the head of your male nose.
That's what I said. I don't want to hear it. Let's drop the conversation. I don't want to hear
Oh
it.
no, that part got dropped quick. Dina was not having that combo.
so, real quick, do you find that women are happy that you have that? Do they find it kind of weird?
In the very least, it is a very intriguing thing to a lot of people.
He's intrigued.
It's not a common thing.
Be intrigued.
So, yeah, you know what? It's something that I thought would be cool, and I have.
Maybe this is where we should bring the sensation up.
I have yet to hear that.
Does it
That
change?
was not cool.
Hey, does it change anything when it goes on?
It changes a little bit. It's kind of right.
In a good way?
For the woman, really?
Like in a
For
good
both.
way?
In
You
a-
didn't lose any
Oh, he's
Oh, no.
advertising now.
No.
He's
He's
advertising
No, I'm not
now.
advertising. I'm
He's
curious.
advertising.
Curious now.
Hey, we just gonna advertise it.
You gonna put it out there.
D wants to know why you did it. D wants to know why you did
I'm
it.
wondering why the
Well, what-
sensation is different for that surgery versus my surgery.
It wasn't surgery. It was just a piercing.
Well, okay, that's
Yeah.
why then.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
D
Yeah.
wants to know why you did it. Why you did it? Is it
I did it because I was intrigued. I thought that
Oh,
it would
wow.
be something cool to do.
Yeah,
I was-
How bad did it hurt when you got that, man? How
No,
bad?
it was this. We're talking like 11 o'clock in the morning.
I'm saying, how bad did it hurt
I
though?
was freshly.
Okay, exact time.
Like I was fresh out of a relationship at that point. I'm like,
Juan
you
is
know what?
saying he has
I'm gonna
a
be
piercing
rebellious.
or something. What is it called?
It's
Prince?
called a Prince Albert.
I want to know how bad it hurt. That's what I want to know. How bad did that hurt? Because it hurt me here.
So there's two answers for that.
Okay, let me hear that.
I got it done in 2010, and it literally was like a bee sting.
Okay.
Right there, that would hurt though. Bee sting is a lot.
Bee
So
sting
did you
is-
take it out too,
Bee
or is
sting
it
is not
perfect?
that
He
bad.
said, not that bad. Okay, and then
Yes.
what's the second half?
So I had taken it out about a year ago, actually a little bit less than a year ago, and I was actually trying to move up in sizes. So it was actually going to be a bigger one.
Oh,
So it basically rejected it. It basically rejected it and didn't close up.
Oh.
But
right?
it was not going in. So
Oh
I
my
ended up
God.
getting it redone about 3 or 4 months ago.
So Nicole,
And that hurt more than it did the first
Oh
one.
my God.
Well, thank you, Twan,
That's
for that.
dedication.
thank you for sharing that
thank you,
with us. I
Twan.
mean,
Hey, you
Well,
know,
on that note,
late
Urban
in the
Shot
game.
Talk,
All right.
like us, share us.
Yep.
Y'all
Till
know.
next
Hey, we're going to
time.
talk about it all.
We're going to talk about it all. We're going to talk about it
Post your
everything.
questions
Even
to
hurt
Twan
me.
and he's gonna answer.
Share us,
Yo.
like us, and until
Yeah.
next time, peace out.